Hey everyone. Wow, it's been such a while since I've talked to everyone. But if you don't know me, my name is Imanya James and welcome to my channel. So as you can see, background's a little different. I'm not in my usual spot today. And I thought that, this could be a time for us to play catch up because, I missed you, sis, and I'm sure you missed me too. I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately, but I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about something that's really important to me. And I guess without further ado, let's get started. And we're back. So I decided that I would take down my hair with you guys and talk to you guys about mental health and anxiety and what it means to actually need a moment. And so right now I'm just gonna I got my scissors right here. I'm just gonna cut where I think is good.
I'm in danger.
One down. So many more to go. So the reason why I've been away, kind of been doing vlogs a lot more. Well, I kind of like vlogs for the most part. I didn't think I would, but I think it just kind of speaks to who I am as like an artist in a way. That makes sense. Like, I'm a photographer, so I always prefer to be behind the scenes. So doing those vlogs actually was kind of nice. I actually really enjoyed them, but there's so much work. The last vlog that you guys saw, and if you haven't checked it out, I'm gonna leave it linked at the end of my video, is one that I did while my friend was here, and that was in, oh my god, that was in July. And I kind of took a step back from everything. I'm not gonna hold you. Life is kind of hard right now, but I think it's pretty hard for everyone. And I think I wanted my channel to be about honesty, and I couldn't be honest about the things I was going through because of the fact that I was going through them. You kind of feel more comfortable talking about things after you went through it more than actually trying to talk about it while you're going through it, because then you feel really emotional. And I've been trying to make this video about anxiety since then.
It's been 84 years.
Anxiety for me is just like this overwhelming like panic and just like fear. And for me, it's the fear of failing. It's the fear of not living up to my own expectations. I used to try to live up to other people's expectations. And even now, I still find myself falling into the bad habit of, trying to do everything, be everything for everyone, but not do that for myself. And I find that super frustrating because then I don't leave any energy and I guess I would say any strength left for me is the easiest way to put it. So I've been kind of going through it for like 4 years now, and it started like around the time of college where, you're branching out, you're trying to do things for yourself, be your own person. I know that I'm cutting my hair and sometimes my hand can get in front of my face, so I'm gonna try to keep it out of my face as much as possible. But oh man, it was just so tough, like your parents, want you to become independent, but they don't know how to let you be independent. And then you have to reach a certain age for them to actually say, wow, they're actually an adult. Because when you turn 18, you know, most of us think, oh man, when I turn 18 I'm an adult. Not quite. Oh man, when I turn 21 I'm an adult. Not quite. When I turned 25,
Oh damn,
it was a really big shift for me, because I'm taking everything that I've learned growing up, and then literally the 4 years right before you turn 25, to me, honestly, it's like you're make it or break it. And the crazy part is that you don't have to be anybody but you. But it's the way the society is. They want you to conform and fit into this standard. And anybody that tries to not be a part of that standard has got to go. And, you know, I kind of don't fit that standard. I fit the standard of just being very goofy at times. I kind of like being happy and cheery. But after I turned 25, I also kind of like being quiet. And some people find that very unsettling, including me sometimes. Like, sometimes I be asking myself the same thing. Why am I so quiet? And the most easy answer is that I don't know, my mind's at peace. You know, when I'm quiet, it's because, and a lot of people think it's because I'm being guarded. And that might be, you know, a good answer for that as well, as to why I'm so quiet. Because if you really see me around, you know that by nature I'm not really a quiet person. I just think a lot. I'm an overthinker, which leads to the anxiety part, and then which leads to me like coming up with like scenarios and assumptions in my head, and then I'm just like freaking out because I think I'm babbling too much, and then I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm babbling too much, I'm so sorry, and I'm kind of doing it right now. And I think that I like being quiet sometimes. I'm honestly probably thinking about something that's not super stressful, and I'm always stressed, so I enjoy being quiet for the most part. I currently am about to head back to school, so that's kind of why I wanted to talk about college a bit more. And it's kind of different trying to pursue more further education as you're getting older, because, you know, you're thinking, I have the attention span for this? Why didn't what I go to school for worked out? We're human. We are allowed to change our minds about what exactly do we want to be when we grow up, because we're still growing up, guys. We're still growing up. I'm 25 right now, and I thought that after I graduated college, I would have it figured out. You do not have it figured out. I would say one thing I've learned about college is that I really learned who I wanted to be friends with and who I wanted to spend my time with. And you learn a great deal about boundaries. And for me, I've lost people. You know, this pandemic really has opened up things for a lot of people, you know. I mean, we had to close ourselves off, and Babe said it best. When we're kids, it's much easier for us to make friends. As we get older, it becomes a lot harder because we're so much more distrustful of people, and we just can't be naive about who we let in and out of our space like that, because people aren't the nicest people. Some people are, and some people aren't. But for me, I have never been the person to really respect space, because space to me feels, I guess it's like a trauma feeling, because it feels like rejection, you know. And I'm learning how to give space in my own relationship. I'm learning how to give space in my own relationship. Like when my fiance tells me he needs space, I'm like, the fact that you make mistakes and take accountability and responsibility for them and just move on from there. You know, it's no good harping on something that you've done years ago unless you're still making the same mistake. Then you really haven't learned a lesson. And for me, I've lost people because of the fact that the people that I thought were my friends or really respected me, they only kind of did things for their benefit. Oh wow, I kind of got through that a lot quicker than I thought I would. Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like Willow Smith with, I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. Oh my gosh. So when I say, and anybody else says it to me, I need a moment, I try to respect that. I think the biggest examples that I can think of is Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka from the Olympics. They were honest about the fact that they needed a moment, and the fact that nobody was respecting that because they're public figures is a huge violation of their boundaries. And Black women, for me, feel like they're always being disrespected and never respected and appreciated because we're seen as people that, or women that are strong and can push through it, and we could sweep that stuff under the rug. And that's just society telling us to suck it up and keep it moving. But we can't. We got a lot of trauma. We got a lot of grieving and healing to do. And healing isn't linear. I'm still healing from things that happened years ago. And I've had people, including my fiance, tell me, well, it happened years ago. Yeah, but it left a great impact on my life. And sometimes you can't really explain it. And it's something that you really got to work through, like actually work through. There ain't no sweeping it under the rug because it becomes worse later on. It's like you're filling a pot full of water and the water takes a while to boil. And once it boils, it doesn't stop. It goes to the point where it's gonna overfill and then it's gonna flood over in a way. And for me, I don't want that to keep happening because I hold stuff in. I don't want to keep holding stuff in just to make other people feel better, because then I don't feel better. And what's the point of me trying to make other people feel better when I'm the one that has to live with it? I'm gonna take a little break to drink some tea. I just want to say that I'm so grateful for everyone that's been following me on my journey, because it makes me feel like I'm not alone. I can get lonely, but it makes me feel like I'm not alone. And I think that's the most important thing to take from this, is knowing that I'm not alone and neither are you. And if you need a moment tell the people that around you that you need a moment. And it doesn't matter if they don't understand, because it's not meant for them to understand. It's meant for you to say out loud, I need a moment. I need a day. And take that day. Take whatever time you need, whether it's days, weeks, months, or years, to really, really understand yourself. Because you are your own person. You are very special and you are very unique. And it's so rewarding loving yourself and appreciating yourself. And self-care doesn't have to involve you spending money. Self-care just has to involve you putting yourself in a state of mind saying, I deserve this. I deserve whatever's coming to me and what I need to do to make myself feel good, make myself feel happy, make myself feel appreciated and respected, you know. And the pandemic has taught that to everyone, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take my hair out and I'm going to close out this video.
You can't change me. I'm willing to grow. Tell me, what do you need from me? This ain't a show, but I'll make it seem just what you mean to me. We here forever. At least that's what it seemed to me.
Okay. After this journey of taking my hair out, I feel very much cathartic. I love when I do my hair and I take my hair out. Something about having this relationship with my hair where I'm trying to unload and unpack things that is super important. But see, I took it all out. I wanted to try something different, so I was definitely showing you guys some new features that I want to add to my channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, be a part of the Imanya James family. I'm gonna swear I'm gonna come up with a name for you guys, but until then, thanks for watching and love you guys. See you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.